Hello, it's Big Cheds, and this is the Trading Encyclopedia Daily Education series on my YouTube at Cheds Trading. Find me on Twitter at Big Cheds and Bitcoin Live, where I'm a founding analyst. For today's lesson, we're going to talk specifically about RSI overbought or other oscillators being overbought. What does it mean? Well, we've heard this phrase before, and intuitively, it sounds kind of scary. Something's overbought. That means it's been bought too much, right? That means it must reverse. It must come down. Well, here's RSI overbought. This is a quick AI overview of what it means. You can pause and read this at your leisure. Now, the point you want to understand is, how does a chart become overbought? A bullish trend. You want to be long something bullish as trends tend to continue. So what is RSI overbought? RSI overbought is a plus 70. Some systems use an even stricter filter of 80 for being overbought. We've talked about oversold as well in the past. But the idea is, it's been so bullish that it's due for a pullback. It's due. It must drop back. And we've seen this before where you see a chart going straight up. It's been going up strongly. You think, man, this is definitely due for a retracement, and you take a short. But what the problem is you're trying to time when it's going to pause, and you're actually trading against the trend. What's interesting is the strongest price gains often come once the price has become overbought. So rather than crossing into 70, right, that's overbought, being a sell signal, it's actually a better buy signal, right? For example, we'll take a look at what happened here on Bitcoin. This is back in February of 2024. We see here on the daily chart, the RSI is becoming overbought. It's overbought at 46K. What did the price do? It went from 46K all the way up to 52K before very briefly dipping below, coming right back in. So we did not have what's called an RSI failure swing. It re-entered the power zone. And essentially, if we start from here, it went from 46, right, it went all the way up to 73K. So you almost doubled. You went up, 70 or 80%. Right? Now, what happens is people tend to use RSI being overbought as a setup for divergence, right? They're using it for regular divergence, which is reversal divergence, and RSI being a bounded oscillator with an oscillator fixed limit up or down. I think it makes a poor candidate to use for that divergence. So avoid using it for regular divergence. Focus on being overbought and reject that instinct to sell overbought. Maybe actually look to buy overbought because you want to ride with a trend. Your biggest price gains will come while you're riding a trend rather than trying to fight against it. So just as a quick reminder, how does a chart become overbought? A bullish trend, and you want to be long something bullish as trends tend to continue. This is part of the Trading Encyclopedia Daily Education series on my YouTube at Cheds Trading. Find me on Twitter at Big Cheds and on Bitcoin Live, where I'm a founding analyst. Thank you, folks. Talk to you soon. Big Cheds out.